Hey everybody, it's Andrew and I'm here at the Asus booth CES 2025. Exciting stuff. We got Zenbooks, we got Vivobooks, we got the expert books, we got ROG stuff up the gazoo. Man, it's got a lot of stuff here. Very exciting, brand new NVIDIA graphics, the ROG X13 Flow, which is going to be off the charts. A lot of great stuff here, Strix, all kinds of stuff. Now, we're going to get into it right now, so without further ado, let's get into the first laptop. I did a separate video on the Asus Zenbook A14. I will leave a link in the description below to my preview video, and I also have one coming in for an actual review, full review coming very, very soon, so stay tuned, make sure you are subscribed. But of course, the A14 is covered in what they call ceraluminum. It's a light blend between ceraluminum or ceramic and aluminum, so you're going to get the durability of the ceramic and the lightness of the aluminum. I measured 980 grams on the review unit or the pre-production unit that they sent over, and then of course you're going to have the ability to take this, throw this in your bag. Great battery life with these, going to have very good single multi-core performance. Really, for the person on the go, this can't be beat in terms of size, weight, and ultra portability. So these are very good. And of course I looked at this color, this beige color here, and of course in this gray color, which I will be getting one in for the full review. So we'll have a look at both colors, both covered in ceraluminum, and that's covering a magnesium alloy. So they kept it light, thin, and very sleek looking. So we'll have more to say on this. Obviously I'll link to that video in the description below. So we have the Asus Vivobook S14, or S16 rather, and brand new for 2025. And as you can see, pretty nice design here. And of course the S is going to be a little bit lighter than your normal Vivobook. It'll have a 70 watt-hour battery. It'll be running a Snapdragon X processor with up to 45 tops, and you're looking at 0.63 inches, ultra thin, 3.68 pounds. So pretty interesting all around here. So pretty good in terms of I/O. You're looking at USB-A port on the right side, some pretty good I/O on the left. You're looking at a USB Type-C, HDMI, another USB-A, another USB Type-C, and you're looking at a headphone jack. So this is pretty good, and we're looking at the Vivobook S16, and pretty nice overall. Now, next to this, of course, is the Asus Vivobook S14, and this one is running also the Snapdragon X processor, delivering up to 45 tops, and you're looking at 0.63 inches, ultra thin, 3.06 pounds, so it's ultra light, 70 watt-hour battery, and up to a full HD display, 14 inches, 16 by 10 aspect ratio, or 16 to 10 aspect ratio, and you're looking at an OLED option here, 2.5K IPS option as well. So two different options when it comes to the display here. So pretty nice, and Dolby Atmos here for the spatial audio, and you're also looking at the different options when it comes to the display. The design is pretty nice. I love the keyboard on this. So very compact, very sleek. So looking forward to testing this one out. All right, so moving along with the Vivobooks here, we have the Vivobook 14. So this one is going to be a Copilot Plus PC running the Snapdragon X processor, up to 45 tops with the NPU, of course, 50 watt-hour battery. And we're looking at fast charging and a full HD IR camera. Pretty nice here. We're looking at the Dolby Atmos in terms of the spatial audio, up to almost 20 hours, 19 and a half hours of productivity use, or with the battery, full HD, so 16 to 10 aspect ratio, 1920 by 1200, and got full I/O here, 2 USB 4 ports, 2 USB 3.2, and you're looking at an audio jack and an HDMI. So pretty nice in that regard in terms of the I/O. And you can see the ports over here, another USB-A port. So pretty nice overall in terms of the design here. So that is the Asus Vivobook 14. Now moving over to the Asus Vivobook 16, brand new, again, also Snapdragon X processor, and this one Has a really nice display here, full HD IR. Okay, so next up is a business laptop, obviously from their ExpertBook line. This is the B5, and this is going to be running the Core Ultra 7 255H. So we're looking at Series 2 here. We're also looking at some pretty nice high-end business features as well. It's got an AI camera. It's got the meeting summaries software and stuff like that. That is the transcript. Pretty interesting stuff. And you're looking at Wi-Fi 7. And of course, it's going to have all the business features that you'd want. Really nice keyboard here. It's got a match on scan here, fingerprint scanner. So the power button doubles as the fingerprint scanner. And the overall look of this is pretty good. So you're looking at a 2.5K, 144 hertz display. So really nice IPS display, perfect for the business user. It's a 16:10 aspect ratio. The ExpertBook B1 here. So this one is going to have the Core Ultra 7 with the Iris Xe graphics. Of course, a more lower end, more affordable option here. They can roll these out in their fleet and so forth. So that's pretty good as well. And then we also have the B3 here. So the B3 Core Ultra 7 processor here. You also get up to 64 gigabytes of RAM. Now, one of the things that these have are dual SODIMM slots here, so you can upgrade the RAM up to 64 gigabytes. So as you can see here, it has dual SODIMM slots right there, and you get a 2230 SSD slot right there, and then of course a 2280 right there. So plenty of upgradability here on these units. So that is a big win here as far as I'm concerned. So great for that. And of course, you could also go up to a Wi-Fi 7 card, which is swappable as well. So looking good in that. We're at the ProArt display area, and this is the Asus ProArt display. This is the 6K, the PA32 QCV, and you're looking at a 31.5-inch display here. Resolution of 6016 by 3384. It's an IPS panel that's 218 pixels per inch, 98% of the DCI-P3 coverage of the color gamut. They're calling it the Lux Pixel technology, anti-glare, anti-reflection. Really nice, and it is a absolutely gorgeous display. And I got to tell you, I'm super impressed. I'll pair this with the ProArt P16 with this monitor, and you're really it's really a content creator's dream in a lot of ways. So pretty nice overall. Look forward to getting one into the studio to review. So hopefully very soon. Some gaming stuff here. I'm at the ROG section here of the Asus booth here 2025 and CES. And of course, we're looking at the ROG Zephyrus G14, all new here. Running the AMD Ryzen AI9 HX370 processor, GeForce 5080 from NVIDIA. So looking good as far as the display. 14-inch ROG Nebula display, OLED, 120 hertz, 3K resolution. So looking fantastic here. You're looking at a micro SD card reader, and then of course you're looking at USB-A and a Thunderbolt port or USB 4.0 port. And then on this side, you're looking at the proprietary port, and then a USB Type-C and HDMI, and you have a headphone jack. So pretty nice in that regard. And then of course we have the ROG Zephyrus G16, brand new for 2025. And this is running the Ryzen AI 7 350 processor and the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070 on this one. You're looking at a 16-inch Nebula display, OLED, 240 hertz on this one, 0.2 millisecond response time. And you have your proprietary power port. You get a HDMI, USB 4.0, and you also get a HDMI and headphone jack on the left side. And then on the right side, you get a full-size SD card reader, USB-A, and then of course you get a USB Type-C port there. So overall, beautiful white color here, white finish, and then of course you get that slash on the back that lights up, of course. So pretty nice overall. You're looking at USB-C, you're looking at HDMI, you're looking at a USB-A, another USB-C, and then of course a headphone jack, as you can see there. And then moving over to this side is that USB-A port. Overall, really nice keyboard here. Pretty nice in terms of everything here. So pretty nice spacious touchpad as well. So that is looking good. So pretty nice overall with this Asus Vivobook 16. All right, so we're looking at the ROG Strix G16 here with the RTX 5000 series. It's going to have a pretty nice processor here as well. Looking at the 16-inch display, 2560 by 1600 here, and you're looking at the Intel Core Ultra 9 275HX. So that is pretty good. 32 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory, 2 terabytes of SSD storage. So looking forward to getting this one in. Very nice overall look here, and as you can see, very interesting 16-inch laptop. Okay, we're looking at the ROG Strix G18 here, and the specs here are off the charts here. We're looking at Intel Core Ultra 9 275H RTX 5000 series here, and you're looking at really pretty much top of the line here performance that you're going to get out of this. Really nice stuff here. So as you can see, the lighting is there. And I love the fact that this has toolless entry. No need to use a screwdriver, no need to worry about losing screws. Pretty seamless integration here.